In relationships, many men fall into traps created by emotions and social expectations. They put women on pedestals, beg for attention, and in the process, lose their own value. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle? Believe me, the key lies in changing the psychology that dominates most interactions. By understanding human nature from both biological and psychological perspectives, we can regain control, enhance self-esteem, and create balance in our relationships. While some may not approve of these methods, the truth is they work because they touch on deep elements of our evolutionary past. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Apply this wisdom, and you will learn to act rather than react. In this video, we will explain how to maintain your emotional strength using Stoicism and reverse psychology techniques aimed at boosting your self-esteem and, ultimately, your value as a man. Don't put her on a pedestal. One of the most common mistakes men make in relationships is elevating women to a pedestal. Placing them on a higher status creates an imbalance in the relationship, making you seem less valuable in their eyes. But this issue goes beyond interpersonal dynamics. It is deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. When you elevate someone to a higher level, you demonstrate subordination. And from a biological standpoint, subordination is unattractive. People, like other animals, are drawn to partners who exude strength, confidence, and stability. Marcus Aurelius understood this when he said, "Never value anything that will cause you to break your word or lose your self-respect." When you idealize someone to the extent that you lose self-respect, you devalue yourself. Why would a woman want someone who treats her like a goddess while belittling himself? In most cases, she won't. The human brain is constantly assessing status and social hierarchies. When a man puts a woman on a pedestal, her brain automatically perceives him as a person of lower status. This power imbalance affects attraction. Women are naturally attracted to emotionally and socially strong men. Stoicism teaches us to value ourselves, which includes maintaining balance in relationships. By avoiding placing a woman on a pedestal, you not only preserve your dignity, but also maintain a dynamic balance that enhances attraction. Stay focused, appreciate your worth, and you will be surprised at how the dynamic between you changes. Master silence. Silence, when used correctly, is one of the most powerful psychological tools in relationships. But don't confuse it with manipulative tactics or emotional games. It's actually about creating space for reflection and establishing clear boundaries. When you strategically apply silence, you give the other person a chance to reflect on their behavior. Often, silence can be much more effective than words, as it invites self-analysis. Silence awakens some of our deepest fears, such as the fear of being alone. When a woman senses that you have withdrawn without explanation, the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and survival, is activated, prompting her to reevaluate both the relationship and her behavior toward you. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius practice silence not as a form of attack, but to achieve clarity and emotional control. Silence is not a weapon, it's a tool for self-reflection and maintaining inner peace. Psychological studies show that silence creates a void in communication that the other party feels compelled to fill, often leading to renewed emotional interaction. However, it's essential not to abuse this technique. Overusing silence can lead to emotional estrangement. Use this tool sparingly to restore balance in the relationship, returning you to a position of strength and calm. Stop begging for her attention. Begging for attention is one of the fastest ways to lose a woman's respect. Desperation conveys weakness, and no woman is attracted to a man who cannot stand on his own 2 feet. Women often subtly test men using tactics aimed at attracting your attention without making direct requests. They might post something provocative on social media, avoid eye contact, or suddenly pull away, creating uncertainty. This is a game you lose the moment you decide to pursue. Women are biologically wired to seek validation, but they also respect those who don't give it easily. If you start begging for attention, you put yourself in a position of need, and need kills attraction. People value what is rare. The less you seek her attention, the more valuable you become in her eyes. As Marcus Aurelius said, do not waste time on what you might be that. Stop chasing and focus on your own path, and you will naturally become more attractive. Maintain emotional strength. Emotional strength is the foundation of a high-value man. It is the ability to remain calm, regulate your emotions, and not allow external circumstances to dictate your inner state. In relationships, emotional strength is not only attractive but essential for maintaining respect and self-esteem. When you master emotional resilience, you control not only how others perceive you, but also how you see yourself. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," indicating that much of our emotional chaos stems from our inability to control our thoughts. Biologically, women seek stability and are attracted to men who exude calmness and confidence. When you master your emotions, you become that reliable foundation that does not crumble under pressure, enhancing your value in her eyes. Boost your self-esteem. If you don't value yourself, no one will. This is something high-value men understand deeply. Your self-esteem not only influences how you see yourself, but also shapes how others perceive you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts." If you believe you have little value, that belief will manifest in your daily life, relationships, and decisions. Self-esteem is, in fact, a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you see yourself as valuable, you begin to act in ways that reinforce that belief. Research has shown that high self-esteem is linked to elevated levels of serotonin, improving mood and well-being. Boosting self-esteem not only enhances your relationships, but transforms your entire life. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness does not come from external validation, but from within. By recognizing your own value, you free yourself from the need for approval and begin to live authentically. This journey is about reclaiming your power as a man and maintaining control over your emotions, mind, and life. When you stop putting her on a pedestal, master the art of silence, and refuse to beg for attention, you transform not only your relationships, but also yourself. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Reclaim your power by mastering your mind, not through anger or games. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop playing and start living as the man you were meant to be? If the answer is yes, the challenge is accepted. Let me know in the comments if you are ready to elevate your life. And for those who truly want to embrace this path, I've left a few videos to help continue your journey of growth and mastery.